Guess who's back? Guess who is back? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I've been away for a while. I've been away for a while. Not too far away, but I've been away. Good evening. Good evening. Uh, Before I get into what I'm going to get into, I'm going to tweet this out. You guys haven't seen me in a minute. Haven't been on YouTube. I just haven't been on YouTube. But what I want you to do, for those who've been following me, put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put that one in the chat. Let's go. Let me go send some tweets out. Okay, we're about to send the tweet out. Let's go. My sound sounds pretty good. Okay, I'm liking what I'm hearing. I am liking what I am hearing. Let me go ahead and share this. Let me share this on Twitter here. Okay. Live now. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let me put that tag in there. You guys just stand by. Here we go. We about to be there. Here we go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, good. So first and foremost, I bought a whole new setup. I went all out. I kind of bought the Rolls Royce of Mac computers. The Rolls Royce. What do they call this? They call this the Super Studio or something like that. I was bored. I said, what the heck? The computer I had, well, I still have a few of them. I said, let me just upgrade it a little bit because we're going to be doing some cool stuff. But first and foremost, Fee, I see you. Mona Lisa in the building. All right, guys. So while I have not been online I haven't did YouTube video, I don't know, probably over a month. I like to say I'm not really a YouTuber, but I'm on YouTube. It's a good place for me to kind of talk about some of the current events. Last trial I covered was the actual Tory Lanez trial. I haven't covered any trials since. I've been popping in and out of the courthouse in Atlanta, awaiting the completion of the jury selection. But right now they're going through hardships, and these hardships are expected to last probably another two or 3 weeks. And this is crazy. And I'll tell you why this is going to be so complicated. And it's the scale of justice is really not leaning in the favor of the defendants in this case. And I'll tell you why. But first, let's talk about what happened in the courtroom the other day. We all seen a video of apparently one of his co-defendants getting up and walking over to him. And I want to put this in context so people understand how this court is set up. Because people are probably saying, "This, how can someone walk over to the defense table and have contact?" And mind you, that individual is locked up as well. He is in the state prison in Georgia, so he's locked up. The courtroom, the way the security in the courtroom is, no one from the public is allowed in that particular courtroom. The only people allowed in that courtroom are the defendants, the lawyers for the defendants, the prosecution team, the judge, clerks, and security. Now, I asked the question, is someone trying to set Doug up? And I'll tell you why. This is just a theory. Now, everyone knows that Doug is on trial for a state RICO case. The person who may or may not know Doug, gets up and walks from the security that is provided. Each defendant has been assigned a sheriff in that courtroom. And if you watch the video, the person got up and he was walking towards the defense table, and there was a door behind Young Thug. Now, no one's supposed to have that kind of movement in a courtroom that is sitting with the judge, Judge Uriel Glanville. So my question is someone trying to set Thug up? Because the impression that people are getting is that Thug was a part of this whole Percocet or whatever the drug was that was passed off to him. Now, Thug is not stupid. Everyone is watching the defense table. Everyone is watching the defense table. Shout out to attorney Max Sharp, who was in the courtroom as well. I saw Max; he's an attorney. Max used to be a public defender for years, but I think he's in private practice now. He's representing Stillwell. So I'm looking at the video, and interestingly, I hadn't seen the video because I'm working on this big show in New York, and I'm working on another production, and I'm kind of focusing more on putting productions together outside of my news reporting. So when I looked at the video, I said that this is looking very suspicious. I know that the guy who passed off the drug to Young Thug can't be that stupid. He's already serving a life sentence. Thug is trying not to get a life sentence. So this guy cannot be his friend. He appeared to be an op. He appeared to be an op because now everyone is now saying this is something that Thug was a part of. Well, no. You got a lawyer sitting right there. His lawyer is sitting at the table. Look how fast the sheriff moved. It's kind of scary because look at it from another perspective. If the person who smuggled the drugs in the courtroom was successful, he obviously was successful in smuggling the drugs in the courtroom. He could have also smuggled a shank, a razor blade. How did he get from the holding cell to the courtroom with all these drugs on him? He could have been someone who could have took Thug out or harmed someone else in the courtroom. So the security obviously is lax in that Fulton County courtroom, and the people need to probably get reevaluated who's providing security in that courtroom, because when the trial actually starts, security is a major issue. Now, this whole drug transaction is also being viewed by potential jurors. None of the jurors have been selected for this trial. These are all potential jurors. Over 450 to 600 potential jurors are being vetted right now to see whether or not they can sit on this trial. So think about this. Think about in the back of their minds, they're going to have to dedicate at least 4 to 6 months or 6 to 9 months on a trial involving alleged gang members accused of criminal activities. Now remember, it's not a crime to be in a gang. It's a crime to be in a gang and to commit criminal acts. And people have to understand YSL, according to Gunna, is a gang. But is that gang responsible for criminal acts? And that's what we have to understand when we look at people taking pleas. Are they taking pleas because they're part of a gang? Or are they taking pleas because they are part of a gang who committed criminal acts? So people are wondering, did Gunna snitch? Did Gunna say something to implicate Young Thug? Well, we don't know that yet. While we see people have unfollowed Gunna, but we don't know if Gunner has in fact snitched on Thug. The only time we will know this is when the trial starts and the witnesses are being called. So, for example, if this trial goes the distance and Gunner never takes the stand, he has been given a label of a snitch, and it's no proof that he even snitched. Do I think there'll be some people a part of this very large indictment that are going to be cooperating with the state government? Absolutely. Is Gunner one of them? I don't know. People are only speculating online. They are calling him a snitch. We don't know for a fact. And 99% of the people that are speculating have not set their foot in that courtroom, and they're just giving their theories based on what they saw. Now, I'm going to cover the trial. I told someone the other day I'm retiring. I got to cover the trial. I have to, because this is a significant case involving a high profile member of the hip hop community. And there's so many dynamics here that it's obviously had to be reported for someone who's have experience in covering gang style cases. And it's not a case that I'm going to be happy in covering it, but it's a case that's necessary to be covered. And with that said, uh, we have to see what other distractions are going to happen leading up to the picking of the jurors, because the jurors are not picked yet, and the chances are that the defense get a jury that they want. It's going to be pretty hard. It's going to be pretty hard, because the only type of people who could sit on a jury like this are going to be retirees. They probably know nothing about thugger music or hip hop, and they're going to look at the the charges. They're going to look at the fact that things are occurring while people are still incarcerated. The only people that were part of this indictment that are out on the street are people who've taken the plea. Not one person has been given a bond in this case. You only get out a free card is to take a plea, or the case gets dismissed, and no one's case has gotten dismissed. So we just have to see. Um, okay, I'm reading the comments. I'm not going to read them too much. Let's go to the other case that is happening right now, not physically right now, but it's happening. It's ongoing. Today's Friday, so they've adjourned until Monday. But that's the case of for Ti and Tiny as the defendants in the case against the toy maker, because of claims that they infringed on their copyright or their intellectual property. It's initially I thought that Ti and Tiny were the plaintiffs because of early reporting, but I'm learning over the course of a couple of days that, on the contrary, Ti and Tiny are the defendants in this case, and it's interesting how this civil case is going. And it initially started from what I'm told, that they had sent, they being Ti and his and Tiny's team, sent a cease and desist to the toy maker because of uh, possibility that they have hijacked the OMG dolls, the doll design. Wow. They, instead of the company adhering to the cease and desist, they turn around and file a lawsuit. That's what happens. When you send a cease and desist, the other side can turn around and file a lawsuit. That's the risk. Most times people don't do that. They will just adhere to the cease and desist. But in this case, this toy giant said, nah, not so fast. We ready to bring you to court. Now you remember the toy company weren't doing dolls involving people of color not so long ago. So I don't know. This might be a good case for Ti and Tiny. We don't know, but I think that Nick at Night and Megan, the reporter, are doing a decent job in covering it. I was so tempted to jump on the plane and and cover this, but I'm like, they can handle that. I can't be on every story. I think that they're doing a decent job, and they have resources. They have resources. They can reach out to me. They can reach out to. Well, Megan is good. Megan is good. She's a legal court reporter, so she understands the inner workings of these civil cases. Neek is getting her feet wet. She's listening. She's learning, and she's doing a decent job. So we just had to see. Uh, I don't know if they. I don't know. It's going to get tricky. I don't know if they hijacked it or not. I, we had to see. We just had to see. We have to see. I'm also hearing my buddy Armand Wiggins is in Atlanta today. He had reached out to me, and I hadn't had a chance to catch up with him, but I believe he's still in Atlanta. What's up, Armand? I know you're out there. Uh, you still got to get, brother. You got to get fitted. You got to get fitted. You're going to be in the fashion show. You got to get fitted. But I'll let him tell you the details to that. But shout out to all those that have that are going to be a part of the shows going down New York Fashion Week in New York. Shout out to Love and Hip Hop star Bambi. I can't announce too many names just yet because it's about the fashion. It's about the fashion. But there's some interesting people that are going to be in that front row and on that runway. So we're going to do what we do. Shout out to Ron Dice Collections. I want you guys to go on over to Instagram. Go on the official Ron Dice, and the Dice is spelled not D-I-C-E, but D-Y-C-E. Just type that in your search engine and check out some of the cool images. And you got a lot of stuff that you can check out. It's going down, yes, February 12th. Same day as Super Bowl. So are you going to go for fashion or are you going to go for football? You can set your DVR for football, but this is a once in a lifetime event. I'm still giving tickets away. I don't have too many. All our VIP tickets are gone. I believe I think we're done with the VIP tickets. I have to check, but all our VIP tickets are done. So if you're trying to be in New York, you're trying to go to this show, you know how to get at me. You know how to get at me. It goes down the DM. It goes down. Wait a minute. What's going on with that picture I saw floating around of Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti? He didn't look too happy sitting there taking that picture. I'm like, Yo Gotti, you did a whole verse for her, and you were looking a little disappointing. You're sitting there with black royalty. She is from the lineage of the Simmons family. Reverend Ron Russell Simmons. Come on now. Come on. It went down the DM. She made your dream come true. But you weren't looking too happy. I don't know what's up with that, but hey. It was kind of funny looking at that picture. I'm like, dude, you got that what did I sign up for? Look on your face. I'm like, come on. It was really good, Yo Gotti. Some of the brothers, boy, I tell you, you go on the pursuit, but then when you get it, you act like you didn't want it. I don't know. Anyway, I could be wrong. Samantha, I don't know, Samantha. I don't know. I don't know, Samantha. I don't know. It probably wasn't what he expected. No, I won't say that. I think maybe, I don't know. It probably was nothing. I don't know. I don't know. But you do know when you're at these high profile basketball games, these sporting events, cameras are watching. They're watching. You're in the front row. What you think was going to happen? Did Angela Simmons even address that? Or Yo Gotti? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming in. I just jumped in for a few minutes. This is the first time I used this computer, and the camera has a tracking too. So when I move, it tracks me. I don't know if it's tracking me now, but I'm gonna look at the playback on this. I actually like the system. Anyone has any questions before I leave? Anyone has any questions before I leave? It's late. It's what is it? It's Friday night. Fee. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I'm not even using StreamYard. I'm going directly through the YouTube. Let's see here. Yeah, this camera look. Oh, yeah, okay, all right. Shout out to my sponsor, Fergo Apparel. Yo, you got to check out the Fergo Apparel line. Go to Fergo, Fergo. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the video up. I guess I'll leave the video up. But I want you to check out Fergo Apparel. We're next to Fee. What are you saying, Fee? Fee, what are you saying? What are you saying, Fee? Well, still jury selection. Nothing happening. Jury selection. They're doing hardships right now. By the way, shout out to infamous Sylvia. She's been in the courtroom. She's with the media. So she's been in the courtrooms. Nothing really happened. Not in the courtroom. They're not allowing anybody from the media other than one camera person in the courtroom for security reasons. The media has another room that they are set up in, and that's where Sylvia's been. So shout out to infamous Sylvia. Oh, Sylvia, I gotta send you a cash app. I promise you lunch. I see. Let me see if I can send a cash app right now. Let's see if I send a cash. Hey, yeah, set it up. I'll send her something. Fee, what's next? What's next for Young Thug? Waiting trial. That's what's next. That's what's next. He's waiting trial and his other defendants. I don't know. Did you guys check out the I don't know if I posted the video. Hold on a second. I think I posted it. Hold on. What? Oh, guess what, guys? My tweet could not be sent. They didn't allow my tweet to go out. Stand by, guys. Hold on. That is crazy. Okay. I don't have my box set up over here for music and all that, but you just bear with me real quickly here. All righty. I'm literally learning this system. Wait a minute. Okay, here. Okay, I got it. I got it. Here we go. I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay. I might have to stay on a little longer because my tweet didn't go out. Sorry, guys. Live now. Send now. Ooh. Okay, I sent it. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Who we got? Uh who do we have here? So the replay committee has to go back and watch this video. Oh, I heard there's some. Well, I don't know if I should talk about it. I guess that's let Armand handle that one. That's his story. Um, I would just say this. I would not pay too much attention to people who are known to have lied on other people to a point where they've lost millions for their lies. I would just say that. Not going into too many details. I would say be careful where you get your news from because we've seen how someone else was harmed by someone's malicious behavior. And I would just say that wait until it may not be an until nothing may come of it, but just wait. Just wait. All right, guys. I do appreciate you coming in. Uh, until next time, we'll see you soon. Let's see how we take this thing out. Hold on. Peace.